Hello everyone, in this video, we are going to work on index function. Now, index function have two functionalities. One is which everyone uses, that is, with two parameters which are rows and columns. The other is rarely used, but is very powerful function where we use three parameters which are rows, columns, and area. Area is nothing but if we have multiple data tables then looking up across different tables/datasets. In this video, we will be touching base on multiple topics like random numbers, naming ranges, text function, date function, transpose, and index match. Let us create three different data sets. It can be more than three also. Let's put month ends. We are putting end of month function to get the next month end. If we want to see only months and not the dates, there are two ways. One is change the formatting, that will keep the date, but will show as just the month name. Another is we use text function. Text and then M, three times if you just need to see three letters of the month, or use M for four times to get the full month name. Now, copy and paste special as we want only month names. This is financial year 2020. Next part of the data set is to have different products. Let's say we have product A, B, C, D, and E. Then, total. For this exercise, let us generate some random numbers. There is one rand function which generates between 0 and 1. We are not going to use this. Another one is RandBetween. In this, we give two inputs, and it will generate an integer between those two numbers. Let's take 1000 and 2000. Copy pasting the formula everywhere. For total, I use the shortcut Alt and equal to sign. As you press F9, which is to refresh, or you can say recalculate, it will generate all the random numbers again. Now, copy-paste the full section two times more and change the financial year to 2021 and 2022 so we can have three set of data. Then we will copy-paste all the numbers. Now we have three parameters to work. One is the row. In rows we have the product name, then we have the column. In columns we have different month names. At last we have area. In areas we have our three financial year data sets. So, when we are analyzing, and we need to get the number for a specific financial year and a month and a product. Now we have three parameters, so we'll be able to apply this formula which we are going to discuss. In reality, you can have more data sets and large data sets. Let's create section for match. We need all the products. So, how many products we have? We have 5 products and I am going to copy-paste those. Then we have months. Now one way is you write down all months one by one, but it will take too much time. So, either we can copy-paste and transpose. Use this only if you know your parameter is not going to change. Here these are months, and it will be always 12 months. So, we can use this. But if you think it can change and every time you would like to have the latest parameter details, then we use transpose formula. At the time of copy-pasting with paste special, it is very easy to use the shortcut. There are many shortcuts to achieve the same thing. I use all the S and then we decide which paste special we need. All the options have underline. So values there is V underline. Format there is T and transpose E. Here we have our financial years. Let's understand naming cells and naming ranges. So, quick discussion on naming cells. We are doing 2 plus 3. We have here L2 plus L3. L2 and L3 are names of the cells. But L2 is there in all sheets and all workbooks. Sometimes we are going to use the same cell or same range again and again and again and again. It's always a good idea to name them. It also helps when we're writing big formulas. It's always a good idea to name the ranges so that it's clean, simple, and easy to understand. Let me name L2 as test. As we refer to the same cell, it will not be L2 but test. I can go anywhere and I can simply write test and I'll get that value. The same way we have naming range. If you want to edit and delete it, create new, we can go to Formulas and Name Manager. If we delete, it will give you an error because there is no test now. Back to our main exercise, let's name these. Just select the values, not the heading. These are just names. Whatever name you are comfortable with, you can name that. It is just that there should not be any space in the name, and the name should not already exist. Let's name product, month, and year. Now, let's name the data sets. Just to repeat, we can achieve this without the naming too. It is just more cleaner and easy to understand with naming. Let me try to name this as FI 2019. Oh, what happened? It didn't name the range, but we reached somewhere else. As I mentioned earlier, we cannot name anything which already exists. FI 2019 cell already exists in Excel. Let's name it as FY in 2019, then FY underscore 2020, 2021, and 2022. Most of the work is already done. We have named everything. Let's create drop-down. The shortcut is Alt-A and then V. In this, I want to select the list. As we have named everything, we don't need to select the list manually. We can just write the name of the list we want to select. So for products, we will simply write product and the drop-down is done. Let us do the same thing for years and months. Let us make the selection. My selection is product D, February month, and financial year 2020. So, what is the revenue for these three parameters? If we look at index function, we have used array row number, column number. We have index reference, so row number, column number, area number. Area number is nothing but the dataset number. Index function can be used for 3 dimensions also. Here we are looking for position of row, position of column, and position of dataset. Which dataset I'm selecting? Is it first, second, third, or fourth? To find out positions, we use match function. In the product name, exact match product B is at 4th position. Matching month, it's a 2nd position, and area. Area is basically dataset. Match function is giving 2nd position. Let us apply index function. As discussed, we have multiple arrays meaning datasets. As we have named ranges, we can use the ranges instead of actually going and selecting manually. First array is FI 2019. If I try to work on this function, the way we do it usually, as soon as I press comma after FI 2019, the function will ask for the row number. But we are not done with putting all the datasets. So, whenever we want to give multiple datasets as input, we will start with extra bracket. First array is FI 2019, then we have FI 2020, then FI 2021, and last FI 2022. Close the bracket. After this command, and it asks for row number. What is in the rows? We have products. We have already calculated all the positions. Row number is 4, which is the position number. Column number, column is the month number, which is the 2nd column. Then the area number, which is 3rd dataset. That's all. At once, one might feel this is too much and lengthy, but if you study it carefully, it is quite simple. Let us combine the full formula. In row number place, I will put the match function of the product. The match function of the month will go to the column place, and the year match function, which is the place of the dataset, will go to area number. In reality, you can have like 10 tables or 2 tables or anything. This ends the index function video. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Take care. Thank you.